Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are back with Seerah series. In this episode, we are going to discuss the duration between the secret call and the open call, then migration. In our last video, we learned how the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam naturally initiated his sacred mission, that is preaching Islam right from home, and then moved to the people closely associated with him. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam called unto Islam whomsoever he thought would attest to the truth which had come from his Lord. They are known in Islamic history as the early converts. The first set of Muslims who embraced Islam on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam were Khadija bint Khalid, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Ali ibn Abi Talib, and Zaid bin Harith radiyallahu ta'ala anhum wa ajma'een. Now today we are going to discuss about the second set of Muslims. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala an, the one who is wealthy, obliging, mild, and upright. People used to frequent visit his house and draw close to him for his knowledge, friendship, pleasant company, and business. He radiyallahu ta'ala an invited to Islam whomever he had confidence in. Through his personal efforts, a good number of people converted to Islam. Many were from Ashra Mubashshara, such as Usman bin Affan, Zubair bin Awwam, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Saad bin Abi Waqqas, and Talha bin Ubaidullah radiyallahu ta'ala anhum wa ajma'een. These men constituted the forerunners and more specifically the front line of the new faith in Arabia. Now the third set of Muslims were usually from the slaves. For example, Bilal ibn Rabah, Abu Ubaidah, Amir bin al-Jarrah, Abu Salama, Abdullah Asad al-Arqam bin Abul Arqam, Uthman bin Mawdun, and his two brothers, Khudama and Abdullah, Ubaidullah bin al-Harith, Saad bin Zaid, and his wife Fatima, daughter of Al-Khattab, the sister of Umar bin Al-Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala an, Abdullah bin Masud, and many others. These were known as the first of Muslim slaves. They belonged to various clans of the Quraysh. The biographer Ibn Hisham counted them to be more than 40. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to meet and teach the new converts the religion in privacy, because the call to Islam was still running on an individual and secret basis. Ibn Ishaq said, then people entered the fold of Islam in hosts, men and women, and the new faith could no longer be kept secret. Thus the first 3 years of prophethood were the secret call. The time, however, had come to preach the faith of the Lord openly. Then revelation descended, giving Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam the duty of publicizing it for his people, to confront them, invalidate their falsehood, and crush down their idolatrous practices. The revelation accelerated and continued after the first verses of Surah Al-Muddathir, chapter 74, verse number 1 to 5. O you wrapped in the garment, Ya ayyuhal muddathir. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam started preaching Islam openly. And the Quraysh could not stop Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was calling people to the truth, as everyone knew him to be truthful, as-sadiq. So many Muslims, especially often poor and the slave, listened to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and became Muslims. And the Quraysh were afraid of Abu Talib, and Abu Talib was protecting Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from all the evils of Quraysh, even though Abu Talib was not a Muslim. he loved his nephew Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the Quraysh went to Abu Talib and asked him to stop Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from calling people to Allah and to stop him from saying bad thing about their idol. When the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam started to call people of Tawheed openly and warned them against shirk, the Quraysh got very angry. They called Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a madman and a magician and told people not to listen to him. And they troubled and harmed the Muslim and tried very hard to make the Muslim mushrik again. Early Muslims suffer. Many companions suffered a lot after embracing Islam. And then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked them to migrate to Abyssinia. In our next video, we are going to discuss how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam climbed on Mount Safa and preach Islam openly. At the same point, we are going to learn what is the sabab-e-nuzul of Surah Al-Masad. And after that, the early Muslim suffers and the first migration of Islam. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay blessed. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.